linked list cycle in Ruby. Basically, we get a linked list, and we're given the head, which is a list node that has a val and a next property. We want to see if this linked list has a cycle in it. So a cycle in a linked list is if we can continuously keep going if we just follow the next pointer. Internally, there's a position that we don't have access to. We want to return true if there's a linked list, there's a cycle in the linked list, otherwise false. There is a cycle in a linked list if there's some node in the list that can be reached again by continuously following the next pointer. So head 320 -4 position 1. So this is true, that's true, and then this is false because it doesn't point to next anywhere. And we can solve it in constant time, constant memory. So you are going to want to do a tortoise and the hare, fast and slow double pointer system. But first off, return head, return false if head is equal to nil, or head dot next is equal to nil, because then it's an empty linked list, or our linked list only has one value and it's not pointing to itself. It's not cyclical. Then we want to have a fast pointer, which is equal to head dot next, and a slow is equal to head. The reason why is you want to start them differentiated, because ultimately we want to check if they are not equal to each other or equal to each other. So we're going to enter a while loop, and I'm just going to do this situation, which is why I differentiated them. While slow is not equal to fast, and we're going to loop these and have ultimately want fast going at a faster pace than slow. So fast is equal to fast dot next, while slow only goes slow dot next, one at a time, two at a time versus one at a time. So but before we even do that, because fast dot next could potentially throw errors, we can short circuit it by returning false if fast is equal to nil, or fast dot next is equal to nil. Because if we reach the end at the tail and there is no next, that should stop it. Or if there is no next property of whatever node that we're at, so then that should short circuit and return false, and it will keep going until there is a lap. So if they do match, it'll break out of the loop and we just return true. And that should be your answer right there. If you reach the tail of it, just return false, there was no loop. If you get out of this loop somehow because they match, that means there is a loop, so return true. All right, cool.